Okay, so when you feel we can leave, just point to the place on the map and we'll be off.
Thanks, partner. I'll do that.
ちょっと待ってね。じゃあ、霧に満ちた街中。
This fog's almost impenetrable.
Strange, but somehow this time I feel it's a good omen.
ずっと雨降ってたしな。
Really? How come?
I don't know. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel without the light.
Oh, you're not getting ready to die, are you, old man? If we're going on a suicide mission, I think I should know.
Why, haven't I told you yet?
You're not funny.
The city seems almost clean this time. Silent, mute,
天国みたいって
not
か
of this
怖いな、
world.
なんか。
Good gods. You're really getting ready to die, aren't you?
I'm just messing with you, Marty. Relax.
Yeah, thanks. Very relaxing. Into the unknown, right?
Like you say, partner.
ホテル
I
アト
never
ラス。
thought I'd ever look at this place and think of it as home.
Life's weird, isn't it? I didn't think that after what I did to you, we'd work together again.
You mean when you shot me?
You know I had my reasons, Sonny.
そ
Yeah.
の話、
Have I ever...
詳しく聞きたいな。
I don't think so.
Then let's leave it that way.
Hey, I apologize for shooting you, Boss Bird.
That's okay, Marty. It happens even to the best of friends.
I'll remember what you just said, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah? Well, don't try to take advantage of it.
Who, me? What do you think of me? Relax, soldier. It'll be fine.
Huh? Well, why do you say that?
You were staring at that building so hard, I thought you could use some encouragement.
Are you shitting me? You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Not at all.
I have feelings too, you know.
I never said otherwise.
銃をさ、何丁も頼まれてなくても銃を何丁も持ってくやつだしな。怪しげ、寂しげな
Do you
店。
remember that case with the goat?
例のヤギの事件、何？
Which one?
どれ？
When that demented wolf devoured the
What?
kids of a young goat
Ah.
mother, and in revenge,
Oh,
she
you-
cut open his
有名
stomach
だな、
and
それ。
filled it with rocks.
狂った狼が若いヤギの母親の子供たちをむさぼり食っちまって、その復讐にヤギが狼の腹を切り裂いて石を詰め込んだって事件さ。
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. Hell, that was a slaughterhouse. As far as I know, she even took the remains of the kids with her. But how did that come to mind?
わあ、それ子供たち亡くなっちゃったんだ。覚えてるかって？忘れるわけないじゃないか。あれは殺戮現場だったよ。俺が知ってる限りじゃ彼女、子供たちの遺体まで持ってったって話だよ。でもなんでそのこと？それリアルに考えるとマジで怖いんだけど。
This was that shop. The goat mother was running it.
え
They found the dead wolf in here.
この店だったんだよ。ヤギの母親が経営してたのは、ここで狼が死んだ状態で見つかったんだ。
This one exactly? Good gods.
これか、まさにここがそうなのか。なんてこった。
Yeah, before it was closed down, when there was still some life here. Not even that now. Just the void.
そうさ、店が閉じられる前、まだ多少は動物の気配があった頃だな。今となっちゃそれすらもない空虚だな。
Yeah. Spooky place, that's for sure.
ああ、不気味な場所には違いない。
Still, I love to live here.
俺は住んでみたいと思うけどな。
You're creepy.
ゾッとするようなこと言うなよ、サニー。
Eesh. Just looking at the window gives me the creeps.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. The shop used to be open for a while, even after the
え
incident. One of the goat's relatives was running it until someone from the dead wolf's family tried to burn it down.
妙なことに店は事件の後もしばらく開いてたんだ。ヤギの親戚の一匹が代わりに経営していて、それから死んだ狼の家族が店を焼き尽くそうとしたんだ。
Oh yeah, that's funny.
はあ、そりゃ面白いね。すごいね。復讐、さらなる復讐劇が
Just looking at the
出てたんだ。
Oh yeah, that
はあ、怖いね。いやもう、そりゃもちろんさ、もともとね、子供食べたっていうのはが悪いんだけどさ、そのさ、狼の腹をかっさばいてさ、石を 詰めたってなんか
I
想像
see
すると
we're
怖すぎる。
You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty. Maybe even that won't be enough.
散弾銃いる？
Nothing to fear while Bertha's
バーサがある。
here. Even less because you're here too with Mr. Sinclair, of course.
Should I cry?
That would be nice for a change.
楽しそうだな。ビッグバーサ2世。
Ah, Her Majesty Bertha II.
My drumstick still hurts every time I see her.
あれを見るたびに羽の付け根が痛むよ。この一世で撃たれたのか。
Be glad you're alive. Bertha rarely leaves witnesses.
生きてることに感謝するんだな。バーサが目撃者を残すことなんてめったにないからな。
Ah, Her Majesty.
My drum.
Be glad you're.
拳銃。
It's a little outdated, but I understand why you're so attached to it.
そいつはちょいと時代遅れの旧式だな。だがあんたが愛着を感じるのもわかる
It
ぜ
can。pierce the skin of a rhino, Marty, and the rust brings back memories. I'm a man of bad habits.
こいつはサイの皮膚まで貫通することができんのよ、マーティ。それにこういう錆びついたものを見ると思い出が蘇ってくるんだよ。悪い癖だ
You
な。
know, sometimes I feel like I'm one of your bad habits.
俺もあんたの悪い癖になってるんじゃって時々思うよ。
Rest assured, Marty,
そうだね。
you are.
ウ
If
イ
we
スキー。
survive this, can we crack this open?
もし俺たちがこれを切り抜けられたらこれを開けるってのはどうだ？
I'd rather keep it for a really special occasion.
もっと特別な機会に取っておきたいもんだね。いや今もう十分命の危機じゃ
You're
ない？
saying I'm not special enough?
俺はその特別に値しないっ
I
てか
was。joking. If we survive this, we'll drink it to the last drop.
冗談だって。俺たちがこれを切り抜けられたら最後の一滴まで飲み干すとしようじゃないか。
Now you're talking.
よっしゃ。はい。バ
You
ッ
think
ジ。
you'll need your fake badge?
偽物のバッジいると思うか？
I
見つか
never
んないの
needed
か
a
まだ。
badge, Marty.
そもそもバッジなんて不要なのさ、
What
マ
a
ーティ。
punchline.
なん
It's
て
more
お
like
こちだ。
a kind of good luck charm. It reminds me of who I should be.
幸運のお守り。
And? Does it?
No, Marty, not really.
手
Do you
紙。
think that'll be enough?
Enough evidence. Not in the slightest. That's why we go unannounced.
うん。
And with big guns.
Exactly.
I like this new Sonny.
There is no new Sonny. Just the old ones had enough.
If our theory's correct, this photo will hurt more than a bullet.
うん。俺たちの推理が正しかったとしたら、この写真は10弾以上に痛い一撃になるね。
That's the plan.
そういうことだ。
If our
なるほど
theory.
ね。
That's the plan.
ホテル入れるよね。
Did you forget anything, Sonny?
No, I just thought I'd take a look. Might be the last time I see it.
You becoming sentimental?
Who knows? Maybe I am.
Oh, that's cute.
Should I
入れ
say
る
it?
わ。念のため言ってやろうか。
I know, Sonny. I can still get out.
いや、わかってるよ。今ならまだ後戻りできる。
But you won't.
でもしないんだろ。
On the beak.
くちばしから出かかってるけどな。
Thanks, pal.
そうか、ありがとう。
Forget about it.
はい。
I'd be bored to death otherwise.
はい。ありがとうね。付き合ってくれて。
What are you hiding in there, Sonny?
You know, it's funny. I have no idea.
鍵をなくしたんで、
I lost the
そう
key.
だ、鍵なくし
You
たんだ
want
こ
me
れ
to。open it for you? I got a method.
ちょっとした小技でバーサ2世陛下出さない
Don't
でくれる
shoot my cabinet, Marty.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, I threw away the key while I
鍵
was drunk.
これはでも
I'm
さ、
pretty, am I?
I simply can't take my eyes off you.
Good.
もうさ、全部かな
I'm。pretty.
I simply...
Good.
一応これで
You
最
know,
後っぽいから。
pulling the trigger was the toughest decision of my life.
うん。実を言うとさ、あの時引き金を引いたのは俺の取り生で一番難しい決断だったん
You
だ。
mean when you shot me?
それは俺を撃った時の話か。
Yeah.
あ、
But it wasn't hard, because you thought you'd kill me.
だが俺を殺そうと思うくらい憎んでたろ。そう難しくはなかったんじゃないか。
Not at all, Sonny. I knew you'd survive. I wanted it to be a permanent injury and
Oh.
hurt like clucking hell.
ちょっと待って
But
ね。
you know,
You mean when
Yeah,
But it wasn't hot.
not at all, Sonny. I knew
な
you'd
わけないだ
survive.
ろ。サニーなら生き残ると思ってたんだ。一生の傷とその分の苦痛が残ればいいと思ってた。それ
But
も
I
すご
knew
い。
that
で
everything
もそ
would
の瞬
change
間か
from
ら
then on.
何もかもが変わるだろうっていう認識はあったんだ。これを引き金を引いてしまったら何もかもが変わってしまうと。
That something was gonna break between us.
何かが俺たちの関係をぶち壊すだろうと。
Yeah, and that I was never gonna be the same either. With that shot, I also gunned down who I was, you know?
ああ、そして俺もそれまでと同じじゃいられないってさ。あの時の一発で俺はそれまでの俺も射殺したようなもん
It
さ。
really did hurt like hell.
こっちは死ぬほど痛かったけどな。
I know.
知って
I
る。
almost bled to death.
あと一歩で失血死だったぞ。
Almost was the goal.
そのあと一歩を狙ってたんだ。
And did you manage to forgive me since then?
それで俺を許してくれたのか。
Well, what hurt me wasn't what you did. I mean, of course it did, but what hurt the most
Oh.
was you not trusting me. That you didn't
はあ。
believe me. You know,
え
pulling.
You mean when
Yeah,
But it wasn't
not at all.
that something was
Yeah,
It really did hurt like
I know.
I almost
Almost.
And did you
Well, what hurt me wasn't
俺
what
にと
you
って辛かっ
did.
た
I
の
mean,
は
of
あん
course
た
it
のやっ
did,
た
but
ことじゃない。
what hurt
いや、
the
それも
most
辛かったんだが、
was you not
何より
trusting
も
me.
あんたが信用してくれてなかったことが俺にはきつかった。
Not until you pulled the trigger. At that moment, I knew you were right. Ah, cluck.
お前が引き金を引くまではな。あの瞬間お前が正しいって分かったんだよ、クソが。
Yeah, Cluck.
は
All right, enough sentimental crap. We have an insane rat waiting to be put behind bars, and a woman you gotta get.
あ、よし、感傷的なのは終わりだ。こっちは狂ったネズミ子を牢屋にぶち込まなきゃならないし、あんたは女を助けに行かないとな。
What?
え
Come on, Sonny. Even a blind bat can see it.
とぼけやがって盲目のコウモリだってわかるぜ、サニー。
Oh well, cluck again.
Yep.
実績を解除。あ、実績解除された。
You didn't have the chance to tell me what happened to your brother.
そういえばお前の兄貴に何かあったのか聞けてなかったな。
He left Clawville, and I
Mm.
haven't talked to him since.
兄貴は黒ビラを出たんだって、それ以来話してない
Oh,。I'm sorry.
それは残念だ。
But I received an unexpected letter 2 weeks ago from the Sura province. Someone dropped it off at my door.
けど2週間前に手紙が届いてさ、スフラ州からのものでそれを誰かがうちの前に置いてった。
Was it him?
兄貴からか。
He wrote the letter, that's for sure. I could smell the jungle when I opened it. But whether he was the one who delivered it, I don't know.
書いたのは兄貴で間違いない。開けた瞬間密林の香りがしたからな。でも届けたのが兄貴だったかはわからな
Have
い。
you tried to find him?
探そうとはしなかったの
He'll
か。
find me if he wants to, Sonny. I know he's not guilty, and that's enough.
あいつは俺に会いたきゃ向こうから探すよ。兄貴が悪いとは思ってないし、それだけで十分なんだ。
But he's still wanted in Clawville, right?
だが今でもクローベルで手配中なんだろ。指名手配犯ってこと？
Yeah.
あ
Well,
あ、
I'm sorry for playing a part in all of this.
それに関わったことすまないと思ってる。
I know, Sonny. The past is the past.
分かってるよ、サニー。だがそれも昔の話さ。
You know, you've truly changed, Marty. You try to hide it, but you've changed.
お前は本当に変わったよ、マーティ。隠してはいるが見ていればわかる。
Thanks, boss.
そりゃどうも。
Just don't call me boss, okay?
それと俺たちは相棒同士だ。俺をボスと呼ぶな、いいな。
I've also forgiven you, you know.
俺もな、お前のことは許してるんだ。
I don't remember asking for it.
別に許しなんて俺は頼んだ記憶はない
I'm
けど
not、mad anymore.
俺はもう怒ってない。
Blow me, Sonny. You always have to have the last word?
おい、なんだサニー、最後に口を開いたのが自分でないと気が済まないのか。LINE でメッセージのやり取りしてるときに、一番最後の一番最後が自分じゃないと気になるのか。
Of course not.
最後じゃない。
I've also forgiven.
I'm
not
blow.
Of course not.
I can't even recognize the city in daylight.
Like a raving lunatic while asleep, right? It's like we're the only ones awake in the whole.
What was the last book you read, Sonny?
あんたが最後に読んだ本なんだった？
Something by Herringway.
Herringway.
If I remember correctly.
老人と海？
Wow, really?
へえ、マジか。
No.
いや、
Oh,
あ、そう。なんだこの会話。
Strange. If they weren't here
老
anymore.
長と 老鳥と海かも。ここ海ないんだっけ？引き出しは何もない。
Huh. Maybe I am really Meredith H.
Buddy, you really need a secretary.
マジで秘書雇ったらどうだ？
I thought about it too, Marty, but I'm still searching for a lunatic who'd take the job.
それは俺も考えたよ、マーティ。だがこんな仕事を受けてくれる動物がまだ見つかってなくてな。
I'm sure Lewis would do it. I'd love to see him in a fancy little skirt.
秘書が女性でなくてもいいでしょう。ルイスならきっとやってくれるぞ。ミニスカでも履かせてみりゃいい。
Moron.
怒られそうだ
But at
な。
least you finally managed to remember his name.
おい、まあようやく名前覚えたのは褒めてやるが。
Really? Shit.
え
I was trying to say it wrong.
さっき合ってたのにな。
I've had enough stimulation. A closet?
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Very funny.
Funny because it's true.
When all of this is 119 days left, Marty, and I'm out of here. As soon as I get my discharge papers, I'm leaving for the wilderness.
自然界って何なんだ？
You know, I envy you a little.
It's not going to be the real thing. Not a...
Why don't you take Natasha with you?
Huh. What are you even talking?
Come on, Sonny. Cut the act.
やっぱそういう話になっていく？ロマンス
I
か？
guess everything's about selfish reasons in the end.
Many heroes become heroes out of selfishness, Marty, but not all of them. There are many unsung heroes, too, who already knew that nobody was going to hear about their deeds.
I hope you're not talking about us.
No, Marty, we're not heroes.
Yeah.
Role models exist so that when we're finally mature enough, we can bring them down.
We've done a lot of stupid things over the years, huh?
More than we should have, that's for sure.
Well, memories grow more beautiful with time. Today, I think what we did was done right.
It's a miracle we didn't burn down the city.
You see?
船
We're
は
getting
炎上したよ
better.
ね。街は炎上してないけど、
I don't even
船は
remember
炎上した
why I
な。
kept this article.
前回の大晦日の
Well,
時は
I don't even know what
街
to
炎上したんだ
think.
っけ？
I wouldn't like to be in your place, Sonny. But this doesn't change the things that already happened, you know? Your memories remain the same.
Easy to say, Marty, but I feel like nothing's the same anymore. Even my fondest memories have been stolen from me.
You mean she stole them?
Yeah.
Maybe you should look for her. You know, you could find her. You've got the connections.
I could have done it already. Maybe I was too cowardly. Maybe I should look for her one day, at least for my daughter's sake.
Maybe you should go back to the nursery school.
I know you're just clucking with me, but believe it or not, I've
実は
thought
考え
about
た
it.
ことある。ああ、つまり養護施設を経営するっ
And
てこ
what's
と？
keeping you?
I can't stand children. I can't talk to them. I can't drink or smoke with them.
Oh.
I just don't know what to do with them.
Oh, yeah, that's quite a problem.
他に職員を雇っ
If nothing
て
else.
自分がもうその施設を経営する施設長としてだ
The
け
blue side of the moon.
存在する。
So, you
Huh?
know him after all.
Of course I know him. It's M.B. Davis, the greatest musician ever. But sometimes it's just fun to tease you, boss.
本当はしてたんだ。
I'd like to know how many times you did that to me.
You see, I can still surprise you even after 10 years.
You know it's just 9, don't you?
Of course, I...
All the tastes of the sun.
こんなもんでございましょうか。はい。アルバートがイブン・ウェスラーだった。狂ったあの男は自分の兄と入れ替わり、あらゆる手がかりを抹消しようとしている。今奴を捕まえなければ手遅れになるかもしれない。これどこが、あ、ここ？ チクショー、相棒のお前がいなけりゃ果たしてどうなっていたか。せいぜいタイムズ川の水底に沈んでいたのが関の山だ。ルイスは幾度となく俺たちを助け出してくれた。俺たちのチームの第3のメンバーと呼ぶにふさわしい男だ。この恩どうやって返したものか。ちょっと私にはこの人まだ裏がありそうに見えちゃうな。誰だっけこれ。追いかけてきた人か。飲み袋はこれで3度俺たちを排除しようとしたことになる。いずれの試みも失敗に終わっているようだが、4度目の正直にならないことを願うばかりだ。はい。そして世界の端っこかこれ。愛が残っちゃってんのかな。端っこのどこかに位置する高級邸宅。億万長者のギャングならどうしても必要な代物らしい。ウェスラーの邸宅ね。クローベルには4つの植民地が存在する。その中で最も広く裕福な自治体が広大なジャングルとさらに広いサバンナ地域を要するスフラッ州である。クローベルに暮らす外来動物の多くがこの州の出身者である。じゃあさ、行けるところを最後に行っていいでしょうか。ブーボーさん、ホップドッグ一回行くか。
You know, Sonny, few places are as cozy as the hop dog at dawn.
思うんだけどさ、夜明けのホップドッグほど心休まる場所はなかなかないよな。
You have a point.
確か
The
に。
silence, the fog, the sunshine slowly devouring the sleeping city.
この静けさ、霧、眠れる街を徐々に包む日の
The
光。
smell.
それにこの匂い。
Yeah, the Cobbler district has its own distinctive aroma, that's for sure.
食港地区っ
But
て
wait,
独特な匂いがするよな。待てよ、今の買いだか。
It seems Zip is ready with the first batch of coffee.
ジップ戻ってきてんだっていうか、ジップが今日最初のコーヒーを入れ始めたようだ。
That's waiting only for us, my friend.
なら俺たちも迎えに上がらないとな。はい。
Hello, Big Boss.
Hail to thee, O father of all syrups. Don't look into its light.
It
Machi.
seems so peaceful now, huh? Like a sleeping big cat.
You mean Laura, don't you?
Yeah, I admit I miss her, but I'm also a little afraid to go home to her.
I'm not surprised, since she hasn't heard from you in days. She's gonna pluck you, Marty.
Yeah.
I must be crazy, but I love this city.
She almost finished us in the last 2 days, but in the end, we came out on top, right? It's like a never-ending tango of death.
I didn't know you spoke French, Marty. Maybe tonight you'll...
車、
Does it
何
still
これ。
work?
Who knows? Maybe Zip's keeping it for
ジップ
decoration.
の車か。
I can easily imagine. Poor bastard.
Once this broken down old car was new and shiny. Am I a broken down old car too?
Roachtown's stirring.
Thank the gods we're not going to be here when it's fully awake.
I think the buzzing of the hive has its own charm, you know?
Yeah, from afar, on a postcard maybe. But for real? Thanks but no thanks.
Last time we were here, it didn't take much, right? Almost lost our beaks back there in the hive.
Yeah, and it was a fish who nearly
魚
got
類
us.
になんで。
Hope I'll never have to say...
Old Zip's finally come to his senses.
I think we may have got to him.
We get to everybody, Boss Bird.
It's a pleasant surprise, that...
この張り紙剥がしたんだ。
It's a pleasant surprise.
Well, he's out. He's brave indeed. Or an idiot.
自由の身になったみたいだな。よほど勇敢なのか、それともバカなの
They're
か。
often the same, Marty, and you should know.
その2つはほぼ同義だ、マーティ。お前ならよく知っているだろう。ははは。元気？メニュー見ちゃった。
I'm gonna try the food here one day.
Well, you have to die of something, right?
No, it can't be that bad. Though I'm sure old Zip's not making it out of premium faux meat.
You have such a delicate way of putting things. You can be glad if he's not serving you one of your relatives.
You're right about that.
I wouldn't eat here if my life depended on it. Eat garbage? Yeah, it's more Marty's kind of thing.
ちょっと待ってね。操作戻る。
Let's say hi to the old
ゴミ
trash
パンダさん。
You
最
mean
悪だ。
a last goodbye, right?
最後の別れの間違いじゃないか。
He just stands there, waiting for his fate. Zip's a ballsy guy, I've got to admit. Hello, Zip. I see they kicked you out.
ようジップ、結局追い出されてきたみたいだな。
You know, Sonny. They told me I could stay in there for 48 hours if I wanted.
なあサーニー、向こうは俺が望めば48時間いてもいいって言ってたんだぜ。
Well, maybe you should have done that.
ならなんでそうしなかったんだ。
Shit, I had enough. Fuck it. You understand? When you interrogated me, you opened my eyes. I don't give a shit about
開き直ったんだ。
Whistler and his henchmen. Let them come if they want. It's not going to be easy for them. You can be sure of that.
That's the Zip we know and love.
それでこそ俺たちの知ってるジップだ。
Thanks, Marty. So, why are you here?
One last coffee before the end.
Are you going to get him?
あいつを捕まえるんだろ。
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the rat by the tail. No screwing around. No playing it nice.
ああ、それしかできないからな。お遊びも容赦もなし。ただネズミの尻尾を掴む、それだけだジップ。
Ah, I see Ibben's really got to you.
あんたらもやつにはよほどお怒りらしいな。
Just Sonny. I'm like this all the time.
いや、サーニーだけさ。俺はいつもこんな感じだ。
Yeah, that's true.
そういやそうだったな。
And what do you expect will happen when you get there?
あんたらがやつのところにたどり着いてそれからどうなる？
They'll either let us in or we'll blow open the doors and go in guns blazing. How hard can it be?
中に入れてもらえるか、あるいはドアを蹴破ってパンパン打ちながら教えるか。大して難しいこっちゃない。
Well, I'm not sure you know what you're up against, boys, but it's your funeral. I'm just glad I got to know the legendary chicken police.
何が待ってるかなんて俺には知りようもないが、まああんたらのすることだ。俺は伝説のチキンポリスと知り合えて嬉しかったよ。
Hey, don't write us off yet.
おい、もう死者扱いか。そうだね、過去形だったな
I'm。just getting ready for all possibilities, Marty.
あらゆる可能性に備えてるだけさ、マーティ。
Hey, chicken coppers,
おい、鶏警官ども、何？
Yeah, Zip.
なんだジッ
take
プ。
care of your feathers for me, okay?
その羽、無傷なままにして過ごせよ。お優しい、心配してくれてんの？
Will do, Zip.
そうするよ、ジップ。
Don't worry. I'll protect this smelly old bird.
心配すんな。この鳥のおっさんは俺の方で面倒見ておくからさ。へえ、心配してくれたんや。
All in all, thanks, Zip. You've been a great help.
もろもろ含めての話だが、ジップ、お前のおかげで助かった。礼を言うよ。
Thank you too, boys. You really opened my
目が
eyes.
覚めた。
If I see Whistler again or any of his goons, I'm gonna plug them right there.
いや、こっちこそだ。あんたらのおかげで俺も目が覚めたよ。またウェスラーかやつの手下を見たら、その場で撃ち殺してやる。威勢
I'm
がい
not sure that's what we're suggesting.
い。いや、そうしろって言ってるわけじゃないんだが、また警察のご厄介になるぞ。あ、間違えた、ごめん。
One more coffee, boys.
コーヒーもう一杯飲んでっか。
Thanks, Zip.
Arigato.
Maybe next time.
If there is a next time.
He just stands.
One more coffee.
Thanks.
If there is.
I had such a feeling. You said it, not me. Hey, Zip, listen here. This coffee, it's 2 days old.
なあ、ジップ、よく聞いてくれ。このコーヒー2日前のものじゃないか。さすがに味変わるだろ。だから
Nothing.
いや忘れてくれ。いやいやいやいやコーヒー何日も置いといたら酸化して味だいぶ変わっちゃうよ。
Did you know that Caston Mavis is gonna play here next week?
来週キャストン・メイビスがここで演奏するって知ってたか？誰？
What? You hear that, Sonny? It's a sign. We can't die tonight.
なんだって、おいサニー聞いたか？こりゃ前兆だ。俺たちは今夜死ぬわけにはいかないってな。
I was just joking, Marty.
マーティ冗談かよ。
You hear that, Marty? It's a sign. We can still die tonight.
おい聞いたかマーティ、こりゃ前兆だ。俺たちは今夜まだ死ぬかもしれない。
For a second, I believed he was actually gonna play here.
一瞬だけ本当にここで演奏するのかと思っちまっ
At the
た。
Hop Dog near Roachtown? Really? Your fault then.
そんなに有名な人なのかな？
For a second, I...
At the Hop Dog.
これ一応まだ動くの？動くわ。まだ動くわ。こんなもんでしょう
Why
か？
don't you hire a cook, Zip? Or at least a dishwasher? I know just the guy. Strapping young lad, got quite a big mouth, but he's not that bad, though he does smell like chicken.
コックは雇わないのかジップ。せめて皿洗い係でもさ、ちょうどいいやつがいてな。若くて頑丈、だいぶ口うるさいし、鶏臭いが、まあ悪いやつじゃない。
Don't you mean that Marty guy? I heard horrible things about him.
まさかのマーティってやろうか。評判悪いぞあいつ。
They say he names all his guns.
なんでも自分の持ってる銃一丁一丁に名前をつけてると
Well,
か。
he's a flop with chicks.
女受けも悪いらしいな。
Hits first, asks later.
ダメだなそれは。最初に殴ってから質問する性格だ。
Yeah, a real chicken shit.
ああ、鶏の風上にも置けね。
Hey, I'm right here.
おい、俺ここにいるんだけど。
We know, Marty. That's why it's fun.
Blow me, both of you.
So, that Marty guy. Yeah, I'd rather pass on him. When I made him
も
do
う
the
雇って
dishes
ことになっ
last
てる。
time, he broke more than he claimed.
あのマーティって野郎だが、うちじゃ雇えないね。前回皿洗いさせたら、きれいにした皿よりも割った皿の方が多かったんでな。あ、そうか、実際に、そうだ。前の時に皿洗いしてもらったんだっけ？
Very funny.
はあ、いや、本当に笑えるね。どんだけ不器用なんだ。
So, that
はい、じゃあ出ましょうか。ハエの人いなくなっちゃったね。